Hey gamers, it's Wintermute here from Grind This Game, and this is going to be a video about a RimWorld base that I've been working on. Now, I wasn't intending to record this at all. It was more just for fun, and I got a few requests to actually do a video about it. So here it is, and I didn't get any footage from kind of my day one. It was Naked Brutality is what I started out with, random, medium settings, and so I started it off at day 13 here, and our first recruit here, Vaughn, came. I can't remember where we got him. I think we saved him. Maybe it was during a raid or whether he just joined. I can't remember exactly. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip ahead through the actual days from my save files, because I save pretty often. I don't usually save scum unless I get like a total wipe, but here we are, day 20. Now let's be narrating kind of the base as we go along here. And one wind turbine, got the basics set up. Some food, we got a freezer set up. And this video entails 400 plus days of actual RimWorld days. So that's why I'm skipping ahead here. Got a little bit of a storage room. Now we're in kind of a mountainside here. Here's my freezer, which is kind of ugly. I wanted to make a nice square base, so way later in the video, I kind of moved the base, as you'll see. So here we go, day 32. We are into fall. The snow is already falling. Now this is the I think this is Boreal forest. So it gets really cold during the winter and the fall. So I'll probably have to do, oh, day 41, skipping ahead again. Minus 14 degrees, now it's full on winter. Food is running low. So the source of food during the winters is hunting or indoor growing rooms, which I try to set up later on. I got second wind turbine up. Got to get a bit more power. And here we go, can't remember what day this was. It's a little bit further on though. Vaughn actually passed away. Yeah, but Riddle joined the colony, so yeah, Vaughn died due to the plague. So I'm just going into my save file and just kind of showing you the base as it evolves over time here. Yeah, we got Riddle as a new recruit. It's really tough in the beginning with only one pawn. And we got a prisoner here, Greyhound, which we're trying to recruit. It's kind of the map around me. Here we go, day 54. We're up to 3. We recruited Greyhound successfully. We got Nellie in the hospital bed. I think I rescued her, and hopefully she joins, but I'm not quite sure if she will or not. So we're just cooking up the food. It's spring now, which is good, because we can grow outdoors again. I got one little hydroponic bench set up, and I want to add more as I go on. We've got a tiny little prisoner room here. Prisoners that go in that room are not happy. Starting to do a little bit of exploratory mining to the right of the base. And I'll probably skip ahead again here. Day 66. So we're up to 3. We got Fiona, Greyhound, and Kanuki. And we got some dogs some huskies that joined. So we're gonna try to train them up to help with hauling and stuff. Now later on in the video, I'll actually show some action footage of some of the attacks. I got an infestation attack that happens, and later on a Mechanoid attack. Also got a toxic fallout. Lots of action. Now they're going to be shortened versions of the battles just because I want to keep this video short. But so here we go, day 93. Skipped ahead quite a bit here. We're up to 4 pawns. Food's looking a bit more plentiful, but we're into fall now again, so got a stockpile during the spring and summer. Got a couple puppies here. The parents, I think the parents, I might have ate them. I'm not sure. Day 109. Got more hydroponic tiles going on. We got some more bedrooms. They're not very good, but they're decent. We got a nice, decent workroom. And Zorine there is our prisoner. She's actually pretty good. She lasts quite a while. I think she makes it all the way to... I don't think she dies. I think she makes it all the way to day 450 or so. And skip ahead again. Day 120. We're up to 5. Zorine was successfully recruited. We're just improving things as we go along. This base, like I said, it kind of grew organically. And it's kind of getting pretty ugly. Here we go, day 180. We almost ran out of food in the last section, but now we did a bunch of hunting, got a bunch of deer and stuff. You can see all the graves there from all the raids that we got hit with. And now I tapped into the geothermal power, and we got 2 indoor growing rooms, so that's helping a lot during the winter. But because I have so much food, we also have an infestation that I'll have to deal with at some point. It's a pretty small one at this moment, though. Our huskies are multiplying. Got a smelter up. Got some graves. I need to get a crematorium up so we can burn all those bodies. But we also got a little mini kill box at the north here, which is working pretty well. It's shaping up pretty decently. So we got a trades comm up so we can do some trading when ships pass by. We got a advanced research bench. We got this psychic emanator, which I didn't really understand I didn't really check into it until much later, but it's actually a pretty nice piece of kit, and I got that during a caravan, I think. Number of pawns is way up now. Just showing you some of the room bonuses, or the room kind of settings, not settings. What the rooms look like, how well they're decorated and how clean they are and stuff. Skipping ahead here, showing some of the skills of some of these pawns. And I'm going to skip ahead again here to day 230. And you'll notice I'm on a caravan. I got a little tiny hospital started. It probably took me a bit too long to get the hospital set up, but got another storage room. Got my crematorium set up for all the bodies that we keep getting from the raids. Got a few turrets up. And I tried to put some carpet in, but I'm expanding the carpet as I have more cotton. But generally I've been doing kind of slate or sandstone floors, which have a nice, pretty good beauty. Doing some devil strand so we can get some better clothes made, and I'm tapped into the waterways there. This just shows the power grid. Some redundancies just in case some lines get chopped off. And I got a temperature mod so I can see temperatures kind of quickly. I think it's called Heat Map, the mod. It's really nice, actually. If you play Oxygen Not Included, it reminds me of the temperature overlay in that game. Got some advanced components. I think I purchased those. Still got a lot of the research still to go. I'm going to skip ahead again here. Day 280. The colony expands. And we're in winter, so... But the food storage looks pretty good. We got 2 freezers now. They're almost full, both of them. Got a nice sculpture there. A nice, grand, excellent sculpture, which is helping the beauty of that room. Started making fine meals as well because we had the meat and they're much better than regular meals. We got quite a few huskies now. And we got our component workbench up so we can make components out of metal now, which helps a lot. And a biofuel refinery. Also got an infinite refinery on one of my caravan trips. And we started putting up mortars because I know we're going to get hit by a ship at some point. So I'd rather have those set up earlier than get caught kind of off guard. Another kill box in the west. Not a kill box, but like a tiny set of traps. So yeah, the base is coming together pretty well. And I'm going to skip ahead again in a sec here. Yeah, my huskies. And here we go. Day 293. And I kind of stopped here because we got a caravan out. And I think it gets... Oh, we got another bedroom being built. The more and more the space kind of grew, the more and more it annoyed me. So later on in the video, I moved the whole base, which takes a very long time, but I was happy with the results. So here's our caravan. It's just about at a... I think it's an item... Oh yeah, item stash. We got a spine, chain shotgun, I think. And I'm not sure if it was this caravan, but on one of my caravans on the way back... Oh, this one's got some man-hunting animals. So I show you a little bit of a battle here against these birds. Emus. This is a replay of the battle. Like, this isn't the actual battle, but it's the same kind of fight. And I think I did it better during this version of it, maybe. We got stuck in this little corner, though, which was not very good. Actually, it probably went better in the real playthrough. This, I just loaded up the save and kind of redid the battle. But we started way off in the bottom left instead of kind of out in the open. But I try to set up as best I can in the limited amount of space I have. Trying to get as much cover as I can. Now I think after this caravan, I actually started to run out of food on the way back. And what I did was I actually settled temporarily and built a temporary base to heal everyone up, and built a tiny little shack just to heal, and gathered some food so we could continue on. This battle probably didn't go the best, but like I said, the real battle happened out in the open, and I think I gunned down all these birds without any kind of issues. Maybe some minor injuries, but yeah, that didn't go so great. Gonna put a sleeping spot down so I can do some emergency medical tending, field medicine. And then the actual items are off in a little shack just outside of this cave. And the reason I had to build a base on the way back was that I don't know if it was this caravan or a future one, but I ran out of food. All my food rotted because I didn't have packaged survival meals. I had just kind of regular food, which was a big mistake. I was still kind of learning about caravans, and so I go off and I get the items, and then I boogie on out of here. Right after Anton is cured enough that he can walk. He's getting patched up. So here we can see what we got. Chain shotgun, frag grenades, two chain shotguns. And I think that's a bionic spine. And this is also in the future, but this is where Hummingbird died. I think we got raided here. Can't remember what day this is exactly, but there's Hummingbird. I think it might have been like a really big tribal raid. I'm not quite sure. There's an infinite chem reactor that I got during one of my caravans, and a vanometric power cell, which is kind of free power. Pretty awesome item. These are all fairly new. They didn't have these items back when I played about 2 years ago. And the emanator, which I set up, which gives like a mood boost for everyone who's in range. Pretty nice. My hospital is a little bit bigger now, which is good. Got bedrooms kind of set up. Got some nice blue carpet in there. Got our tiny prisoner room. And finally set up the ground penetrating radar, or thing, so we can see where all the metals are. It eats a bunch of power, so I turn it off. And we got a giant fire burning out in the wild. And I'm going to skip ahead here. Okay, so day 310, we get hit with a giant infestation. Pretty massive. So I show you a bit of a battle here. I fast forward through parts of it, but I got Zurian in there with the incendiary weapon launcher, just to annoy those bugs. There's a whole bunch of them. So we've got IEDs set up all over the place. Most of them are explosive. There's one fire one there. Then some turrets. And if they get through all that, which they do, then there's a wall of colonists behind sandbags ready to go. This is also a reenactment of the battle, because I just reloaded up the save before the battle, and the reenactment went pretty similar to the real battle. Didn't lose anyone, I don't think. Lots of injuries, but I don't know why that goat's in there. But they get up on the turrets really quickly. They didn't walk over my IED, all my IEDs that I wanted. Well, we got some of them. But there's so many, and they hit pretty hard, so. The turrets blow up and take out some bugs, which is good. I got the walls in between the turrets to protect them from like a chain reaction explosion. I probably should have used frag grenades if I had some, but I think I only had Molotov cocktails. So the idea here was to thin them out as much as I could, and then set a bunch of them on fire, and then hightail it out of here. And hope that they kind of cook in the heat. So here I've skipped ahead. I retreated most of my guys, and this room is getting super hot. It's like, I think it's like 300 degrees in here. So they're dying off, they're burning to death. And I just kind of run back and get everyone healed in the hospital. Oh, and I skipped ahead again, just to show you everyone getting treated. Pretty brutal fight. It was super fun though. And yeah, no one died in the real battle or the reenactment. So they do cook in there, and then I have to go in after and like kill all the nests so that they don't re-emerge. But that was pretty easy. Now we lost a dog, but we didn't lose any colonists, so that's good. So pretty epic battle. And I'm gonna skip ahead here, day 322. Now as you can see to the north, that's where I started building my new base. So I wanted to build a nice, clean layout, nice large bedrooms. Doing some plasteel mining. There was a plasteel meteorite, which was nice. So here's the new layout. I'm gonna do a workroom in that big giant room. And some bedrooms. And it took about 100 days to move everything. To rebuild it and set it all up. And individually moving the furniture over took a long time. But it was fun. And we kind of got rid of that crappy base. That's the end of the bugs. Got a decent amount of food. Got raided kind of as I was moving the base. But what I did was I built all the structures first. Got that all set up because that's kind of the longest part of it. And then I individually moved people into the new bedrooms. And then finally I put in the kind of the workshop. And we're going on a caravan here somewhere. Can't remember where. Oh, for an item stash. Okay, so we're going along the highway over to this thing. Mega screen television, bionic cart, and blue fur. But I'm going to skip ahead again just to show the migration of the base to the north. Okay, day 359, and we're halfway moved into the new base. Half of the people are in their new bedrooms. We got some, yeah, about halfway. Not maybe a third of the way. Clearing out those bedrooms, moving all the furniture over. And we got our workshop. We got a nice storage room that's the same size as the orbital trade beacons. I'm going to put a second one in right beside it. Got a bit of a kill box here. So I'm going to wall off everything else so they have to come in from the left unless they're a sapper raid. Got our freezer. Got our workroom. Got our kitchen. Got our cooking area. Putting in a decent hospital. And the bedrooms are 7 by 7. And there was a Mechanoid raid. I didn't capture that one on camera, but that was the result of it. No one died, I don't think, during that as well. The Scythers died pretty fast on the traps. It's the centipedes that were harder to deal with. And I do have a centipede battle later on in this video. Day 392. And mostly moved into the new base now. Got some nice blue carpet. Got a rec room going. The only problem with this new base is that all the power is still down to the south. Got a crematorium set up. So if the power gets cut off to the south, I'm in big trouble. So I'll have to fortify it pretty heavily. But the raiders seem to come here because the bedrooms are here now and the wealth is here as well. Had to build a second freezer. That one's pretty big. That's the backup freezer. Got turrets moved over. And there's only Zurine left in the in the old base. Gotta move her over. Just waiting for a bedroom. And I have to move those hot grow rooms over. Okay, day 404. File not found. Just kidding. Just adding some IEDs to this kill box. Because the raids are getting bigger. And I got my turrets on a power switch, so they're turned off unless we get raided. Kind of save a bit of power. Because we're in a kind of a, not an ice biome, but we got started making royal beds as well because I had enough gold. That jade pool table I got on a caravan. It's pretty nice. Started a little barn here. I want to breed rabbits. Mainly for medical experience. And the meat, I guess, as well. We got 2, I think, female cows. Which was kind of funny. Now I zoom out here and I just let the game run a little bit so you can see during peace times, while we're not being raided, what things are going on. You can see a nice blood trail off to the west where a raider tried to get away, and I guess they did get away, but they bled a lot on the way out. Here's all the priorities. Colony's getting pretty big. And we're past the 1 year mark now. But like I said, the raids are getting tougher and tougher. I did have a poison ship. That's where those Scythers came from. Had a few Sapper raids. Haven't had a raid yet where they drop in on... Or did I? I actually did have one. Where they... Oh wait, the research is almost done. I'm not going to build a ship yet. Just showing the shell of the old base and some of my pawns here. Some other injuries. One of them got their eye knocked out, so I did a bionic eye, which are really expensive to make. We got gut worms as well. One's got a bionic heart I installed. There's the bionic eye. One of them got cancer during the toxic fallout because I let them outside too long. Here's the toxic fallout. This actually happened earlier, I think. It's a little bit out of sequence, but this is how I dealt with it. I just put roofed over our main area here and put a little bit of roof into the old base as well, just to keep them protected. And I'm slowly removing the roofs and tearing down the old base just to get the materials back. And I don't want it to be where raiders go. Here we got a short little party that happened. They're chilling out in the kitchen. Kind of fun to watch. Oh, party's over. And now they all sit down for a meal, which looks really cool. It's rare that they get coordinated like that. Yeah, we got gut worms. Yeah, we got this is the Mechanoid raid that happened. This is more recent. And this is not a reenactment. This is actually how the battle went, I think. Yeah. And I didn't do very well. I should have used EMP grenades. I actually had some in storage and I should have used them, but I didn't. The Scythers go down pretty fast. I do have I get my turrets or my mortars to take out the centipedes, or to try to take them out. But the Scythers come in really fast, and then the centipedes just wreck me. This kill box isn't very good either. I should have more places for actual pawns to get behind sandbags and stuff, because the turrets aren't enough. So I'll probably redesign this kill box to make it a little bit better. I skip ahead through some parts here just to keep the battle shorter. So I skipped ahead to where the centipedes get in. We got a few pawns that are injured. Phoebe is down. And I'm hitting my own base with mortars because I'm trying to hit the centipedes, but it doesn't go so well. I should probably have stopped doing that because the accuracy is really low. I think I hit my own storage and stuff. But two of them have incendiary launchers, and that's what does a lot of the problems. Luckily their aim is pretty bad. So I kind of fast forward through here, through the whole battle. Or the end of the battle. Because it did take a while. We finally got them down. A lot of injuries. No deaths though, which is nice. A good chunk of the base burnt down. Or the kill box, I should say. The storage room, I think, got a few holes poked in it. I should have also used a sniper with a sniper rifle to try to get the centipedes away from the base and then mortared them. I actually redid the battle for fun. Oh, yeah, 0 deaths. No one died during this battle. So yeah, just for fun, I redid the battle. I didn't film it. Using EMP grenades. Oh yeah, Victor's in trouble here. He does make it though. Yeah, EMP grenades and using a sniper to try to get the centipedes to ignore the base for a while. And that worked way better than this attempt that you saw here. I kind of stuck with this save file though, just because no one died. Some pretty bad injuries, but it was epic. But every battle, you know, you learn from each battle, and got some infection here, so I gotta get some antibiotics in them. This is the recovery phase. Now it's kind of funny, when I did the reenactment, or not reenactment, when I tried the battle again, using EMP grenades and stuff, I was successful, no one died. But once we killed all the raiders, there was another Mechanoid raid directly after. And like, some people were in the hospital and I wasn't ready for it. But that was just for fun, it wasn't part of my main save. Here we go, trying to treat everyone. Need a bigger hospital for sure. I want to put my mega screen TV in that hospital so they can all watch TV while they're in there. Now, Porthos almost dies here, but luckily we bandage him up before he dies. Lots of infection, probably because there's dirt everywhere, because everyone's busy either injured in bed or busy tending. My cleaners are all injured. But we bounce back. Everyone gets cured. And kind of bounce back. And that's going to be it for this video. I'll probably do another one after this. Let me know if you want me to. This base I'm going to continue with for sure. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.